What's good with y'all boys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we is reacted to the NBA YoungBoy coat. The coat of NBA YoungBoy. Now he has a whole large fan base, bro. I know a lot of friends that like him. Me personally, I just don't really listen to him a lot because you already know what he talks about in his music. I'm very strict about what they talk about. It's explicit language and like all these same rappers that talk about the same thing. You know what I mean? Basically what I'm Dante said, like, you know, I'm getting these drugs off of this lord and I'm crashing into your girl's crib and hitting her from the back. Like all those type of lyrics I don't listen to. He still makes those type of lyrics. I listened to his recent album. He still says those type of lyrics, bro. So it has to be peaceful near me. You know what I mean? I'm listening to all types of I'm starting to listen to jazz, my guy. You know, like and it's more peaceful than hearing those type of lyrics now, man. It's just super uncomfortable now. It's super uncomfortable. I listen to it sometimes, but it's just super uncomfortable to me, bro. But if you do enjoy this video, man, most likely if you enjoy this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you do enjoy this video, bro, make sure you leave a like. It will help with the algorithm. And pull up to that Instagram for more updates. If I'm going from YouTube, tap into that Discord for more feature videos like this. And yeah, nothing else to say. That's on my mind right now. Let's just get to it.
He went through things most people don't survive. Surrounded by violence, abandoned by his parents, living in poverty. NBA YoungBoy went through things most people don't survive. Surrounded by violence, abandoned by his parents, living in poverty, and before he was 18, he was facing the possibility of life in prison. And yet, he made it out. Not only that, he built the most loyal and most dedicated fan base hip-hop has ever seen, becoming the most certified rapper ever. He was blackballed.
Yeah, it's impossible for him to get life in jail. But what is possible for him is him passing on. Now, a lot of these rappers, like, now passes away like a lot more recent than the old rappers that we lost or the old legends that we lost. They're called legends, bro. This man is a pure legend. He doesn't even need to like pass on to like gain as much as his community. You know, I wouldn't say he's definitely not the Michael Jackson of this generation. And if you actually think that, I would like to hear your ideas in the comments, because if he was the Michael Jackson of this generation, I don't really think a lot of these YNs with these ski masks want to be crashing out by some lyrics, violent lyrics, and by them taking off their shirts and throwing their thong and stuff around and stuff. I know it's a vibe to you, man. I know, because you probably like YoungBoy. You came to this video to watch it. But to be honest, I've been in a Janet concert, man, and that was just peaceful. That was all peaceful there, man. No one wearing masks or any of that. You know? So, and I would think the Michael Jackson concert, maybe that's crazy because you see a lot of people passing out and stuff, but like everybody like is hyped for him. Everybody's crashing out and fighting in his concerts, man. But ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just YoungBoy's persona. It's just that, or his brand. But it's just that, like, it's kind of dangerous, you know.
In the music industry, spent years stuck on house arrest.
There's a reason why he didn't perform at Chicago.
And was always in the media for the wrong reasons. The public opinion around him seems harsh. People say he's unstable and that understanding his mind is confusing. In a world of artists who can seem like outliers, no one is like NBA YoungBoy. And that might be exactly why people get so attached.
Fuck about none of that. You bitch ass niggas be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. I see murder in my eyes. Pussy nigga, you ain't saying nothing.
Kentrell Deshaun Golden was born on October 20th, 1999 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, not exactly a place known for opportunity. His father was sentenced to 55 years in prison.
Fun fact.
Exactly a place.
That photo is actually on Google Maps, and then Google Maps had to like blur his face. And I think Google knows YoungBoy because he didn't get his face blurred out at all. Because he's the biggest rapper. So
Place known for opportunity. His father was sentenced to 55 years in prison for a robbery gone wrong when he was young. And after that, his mother wasn't consistently there either. He was raised by his grandmother, the one person who truly loved him. At 4 years old, he broke his neck while
grandmother's always got it. Shout out to all of them.
wrestling at home. He had to wear a halo brace screwed into his skull while his spine.
They always find out how to make your day happy. Make all sorts of types of W's around you.
Healed. The scars you can still see today. He was closest to his older brother, Pierre. When he was 7, he was holding a notebook of lyrics while telling his brother he wanted to become a rapper. Although it wasn't serious, he was just a little kid. What he mostly did was cut grass with his older brother for only $7 around their street to make some extra money. Eventually, as they got older, it wasn't enough. So stealing and break-ins replaced lawn work.
It don't matter if you in that setting or you out that setting. Ain't no hiding from gun violence. Ain't no hiding from violence, period. It's either jail or death, like literally.
Just trying to survive, which replaced their innocence. And that's when his grandmother
And it's
passed.
still that, too. It's still... I mean, jail's out of the question, but, I mean, it's still death, too. Because, bro, you as the viewer, it's not intentional. I don't mean anything by it, but you is gonna pass on one day. I'm gonna pass on one day. Everybody around you, your family's gonna pass on. Everybody's gonna pass on one day, bro. You know, and it's still to that point. It's still in that point where anything could happen nowadays, bro. No, I mean not nowadays, but anything can happen in life, bro. Like one day you'll probably just get, I don't know, like slip off of your jet ski in the deep side of the ocean and you won't find your way out, and you won't have any way to call help or call for your mom at all. Like, bro, once your time's up from there. You know what I mean?
This changed
RP to his grandma, though.
everything for Kentrell.
Well, my grandmother was my everything. That was my protection, my comfort.
Because in psychology, that's critical. When you grow up with abandonment and instability, that doesn't just go away. It can make you guarded, quick to react, quick to push people away before they can hurt you. And it can build anger. A lot of it.
No dumb rapping, bitch. No YouTube and none of that bitch ass shit. And don't speak on me. Fuck you on the time of me, man.
Hey, bro, I'm good off of that, man. Hey, I think he changed much more. I think he's gotten much more like mature and calm. I don't know, maybe he's gone through rehab when he was in jail, or like a mental institution or something like that. Maybe gone through a mental, like what are those mental health sessions in prison? I don't know what they're called. But when he got out of prison, man, he was fully chill. He didn't seem like he was the crash out that he first done at all in 2022. But yeah, bro, I ain't got no beef with you, man. You know what I mean? I'm good. Like, anybody can do their thing, but when it seems like I have beef with someone, or I'm actually like talking ish to them, those are just jokes. I ain't gonna lie, cause I would never have beef with anyone.
Hey, you lucky I don't want to speak on that. Boy, you better stay in your place. These niggas hoes, man. Fucking sell, nigga. The fucking nigga watching me fuck.
People waving around guns on an abandoned lot on Chippewa Street.
Now, waving around a gun is insane, man. Now, that tells you that this is a different type of crash out. This is crazy. Like this, like it should tell you, like this really needs real mental help, bro. That's so crazy.
But it can also create a creative output. When his grandmother passed, he moved in with his half-brother Pierre and his mother Monique, whom he saw as a second mom.
Get mom's vet. I hustle so my sister will never ask a man.
Pierre's mother saw how serious they were and paid for their first studio session. YoungBoy began finding his sound. One of his earliest songs, For a Reason, was uploaded to YouTube, rumored to have been recorded when he was only 11. Around age 12, Kentrell was upset with the way his life was going. That's when Pierre...
Hard. That's kind of fun. Bro, it's not even, like, at all common from these, like, rappers as kids to, like, make their first song at all. You know what I mean? And it turns out good or bad. Maybe mid. But that's actually good, bro. Him and Uzi's first song ever, those are actually, like, lit.
Told him, "Don't worry, we're never going to be broke again," which would later become his stage name after changing from his previous name, NBA YoungBoy, due to copyright concerns from the national.
I don't care if they say only like one word and repeat it, it's just fire.
National Basketball Association.
Are you still in school?
Nope.
Dropped out?
Yep. I got a dream to chase.
What grade did you drop out at?
9.
And what was the reasoning behind that?
I have a dream to chase.
Kentrell would drop out of the 9th grade, and music stopped being a hobby, and it became therapy for Kentrell. Pierre became his manager. He printed thousands of CDs and handed them around Baton Rouge.
Bro, that's normal for like a guy to not have parents and stuff, and for him to do whatever he wants. I mean, that's the law and stuff. You still gotta go to school. Without your parents around, even without your parents even focusing on your grades and like paying attention and how you're doing in school, like that's still a law. You know what I mean? You could go without them or like alone. You know what I mean? But he chose to not go because one, I don't know. I just think his parents wasn't there for him, and his grandma, RP, passed on. And he just didn't have any. No one really like motivated him to kept going to school or like taught him to go to school at all. For real. Like no one like took it serious to tell him like, oh, you need to go to school because this is like you know, it's only like for 4 years and stuff, but. I mean, if he does have a dream to chase, that too. If he has a dream to chase, man, go chase it, bro. You can do whatever you want in this life, bro. Whatever you push him.
However, they were still living their lives recklessly, and Kentrell was.
And however you do it, it's his life at the end of the day, though.
Sent to a juvenile detention center for 6 months for a break-in. When he was locked up, he actually had a lot more time to write, and that's what he did. So when he finally got out, he immediately made and released a project with a fitting title, Life Before Fame. YoungBoy started releasing countless mixtapes, being inspired by Louisiana natives Boosie and Lil Wayne, with the way they used to flood the streets with their projects. Local buzz grew. Eventually, he caught the attention of local
I could see how he likes Boosie.
Artists like Kevin Gates and Boosie himself, but he was still just a teenager, and his work ethic became his trademark. We haven't exactly seen someone his age release as much music as he did, which only made people more interested.
Rest in power, it's all about power.
It was now 2016.
Why don't give a fuck?
My bag and Louis V on my belt. I am so bad, you such a gay, now being on the stage. Just to lean the family.
I'm surrounded by them snipers.
Whatever happened to like Famous Dex? Like, I don't know. I last saw him in the concert with Uzi. That's about it.
Staring at my necklace cause my diamonds.
Look at me, ayy. Fuck on me, yeah. Look at me.
Rap was now shifting the energy and the new artists were breaking through. YoungBoy was building something different while being isolated from the new wave. In October, he drops 38 Baby, named after the street.
Bro, he drops a lot of albums, bro. Like, I don't think he's ever gonna drop his last album, bro. His last album, maybe like he'll drop it like maybe when he passes or like after he passes. I don't know. Everybody does that, but I feel like he doesn't ever stop dropping albums, bro. He's gonna keep on being consistent on that.
He grew up on 30.
And nobody, I don't think no one in the music industry ever has done that. Yeah, unless Tupac has, but YoungBoy has it for albums, man.
38th Street, which was the first of many gold projects he'd end up dropping.
And I don't go nowhere without that, I ain't know me. This shit so cut through my own niggas talking down on me. She like how I be swaggin'. She said she wanna be my down chick. You don't know what this shit mean to me. I swear that I'm trying, what don't you see? Really up in that water, some swim.
Now finally, the internet was paying attention. The buzz was growing. And people were thinking he was older because of the depth in his voice and the subject matter in his lyrics. But he was just 17. And that would end up saving him his life.
Rapper NBA YoungBoy has been arrested in Louisiana.
The following month, Kentrell was arrested on 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, allegedly revenge for the killing of an NBA crew member. These were serious.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. To that 17 or to him saying that he was 17 clip, a lot of these rappers are fully young. Like, bro, I think Che, my friend said like Che was like 16 last year or something like that. Something like that, man. Like, bro, doing rapping at 16 or like 17, bro, like, that's insane. Having that dream while still young. Like, you had to start something when you were little. But these artists, like, storylines and stuff, like, it'd be interesting, like, when they started. Because, I mean, like, they've been doing this for years. They're probably now good enough to make a song for at least, like, I'll say for, like, 20 minutes, my guy. They don't even need an hour at all, you know?
Real charges.
They've been making it for a long time, it seemed like. That's crazy.
Facing the possibility of being tried as an adult. And now Kentrell is waiting on the final verdict from potentially disappearing forever. For any artist, that's it. Career over before it even starts. You had your opportunity and you let it go by going to prison. However, people get curious. So when the public heard about this, his music started spreading even more. People were infatuated with who NBA YoungBoy really was. They wanted to learn more about his troubled mind. Is what they heard about him true? Is he innocent? Is he really just 17 with all of this happening? Kentrell was realizing he had another opportunity, so he took advantage of feeding his fans by dropping music behind bars from what he had. He sounded paranoid, frustrated, and vulnerable on these tracks, and he was uncertain if he was gonna make it out. And that torment made the fans even more interested. They didn't know when it was going to end, so every drop felt urgent, like it might be the last one for a long time. They loved the idea of what YB was, and that's when the obsession really started. Eventually, he wasn't convicted of the original charges, but accepted a plea deal for a lesser charge of aggravated assault.
It's crazy how some of these rappers made their like songs off their phones in this like random app. They're saying like, "Hey, can I please have the cell phone? Can I call someone on a cell phone or a hotline and then like rap something or something like that?" Bro, that's crazy. And I think him and X did that, had a song like that maybe. They didn't have a song like that together, but they had a song where everything was like on the hotline or on the phone, bro. Literally. And that's great. And it sounds good too. It sounds very good. And just they're like them not giving up on what they need to achieve and just do like what they gotta do is it's just good, you know?
With a deadly
They
weapon.
don't even need a mic or just all like a setup at all to make music. Like they can just make it for real.
Which landed him 3 years of active probation. But to him, it felt like freedom. He knew he got his second chance. So wasting no time, YoungBoy recorded and dropped his song Untouchable.
Thing on the line. Dropped out of school to chase my dream. I had something for the proof. I put my all into this shit.
The lyrics contained a theme of ambition, to make it at all costs.
Now this song is deep. I don't know about the music video, but this song is deep though. Once you get into the lyrics,
telling his fans that he would not let up again.
I can't stay on my grind, no, I can't be no fool. No, I can't slip, no, I can't fun, but gotta stick and move.
And that became a theme for his AI YoungBoy project. Kentrell's dreams were finally coming true.
My dreams coming true. And stayed down till I came up with my niggas. Right or wrong, fair or right, you know. 16, I got locked in that cell, they ain't let me out. Money, I'm talking, you know that I'm ballin', I'm hustling. I ain't never seen a drop for to see me, bitch. You gotta go pay for the show. Since a youngin', I've been getting it on my own.
The work ethic became noticeable. While most artists take years to build a catalog, he kept dropping projects. His mixtape buzz eventually led to a lucrative recording contract with Atlantic Records in 2017.
bro, I wonder how much like singles this man dropped. This man drops singles like it's nothing now, man. Literally.
Becoming mainstream, but somehow still felt separate from the industry. By
And
2018,
it's actually good. Like some of it's actually good.
he released his debut album, Until Death Call My Name.
I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find out tech. Don't love me as much as I love you. I ain't mean to break your heart, but baby, that's what thugs do. When you want beef, I pull up where you sleep. Bitch, I'm out there now 38, baby. I come from the street. 2 clips on that chopper for the stretch.
Fans were pleased with the debut album, but the true turning point for YoungBoy musically came with the release of his 2019 project, AI YoungBoy 2, a project that many of his fans consider a classic.
Nigga, bitch, nigga, blow on my jury. Fuck the jury. I feel like on Gucci Mane in 2006.
Bro, I don't know why it's called AI though. Why is it called AI YoungBoy? Did he just make that up from like AI or something? Like I don't know why it's called that. Like once I start listening to that album, I'm a like research like what he meant by that. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, man.
The eyes and it wasn't easy. Buzilla died, I almost lost my mind, broke me to pieces. What I'm thinking and you can't change. I miss my fucking daddy. I've been calling Montana my father. Times been getting hard.
And from there, he never slowed down. While signed to Atlantic, he dropped 22 projects in 5 years. His contract only required 5. The label was even struggling to keep up. That wasn't normal, and neither was what he was going to end up accomplishing.
And taken into custody, the 21-year-old, whose real name is Kentrell Golden.
As of now, he's the most certified rapper ever, holding 126 plaques to his name. Now, some people discredit YB. They'll say, well, he only accomplished this because of how much music he dropped.
Bro, he should have got, I mean, he's almost close to getting a Grammy for real. Like one hit song, bro. One hit song that will reach like the top bill. Like just like Not Like Us, one hit song from him. That will reach up to the Grammys, bro. I don't know if it'll get allowed in because he's been in like some like dangerous situations. But yeah, bro.
props. But YoungBoy truly hasn't had a lot of mainstream help to acquire these
Very
accomplishments. Plus, he wasn't able to go on tour for years because of house arrest. And yet, his streams showed how big he was despite that. And he remained the most streamed rapper on YouTube for years. He did everything without any help. He hasn't relied on crossover hits to solidify his spot. And when he did eventually become a free man, his tour broke the record for the highest grossing tour from a debut headlining rapper, earning $70 million across 42 shows. Since the success of his tour, it really made me realize the scope of how big his audience actually is. That level of consistency without a large amount of promotion sounds impossible. He had no award show love, barely any promo from his label, a contract that YB didn't even like. And while he had some early cosigns, he clearly doesn't get enough compared to his competitors to accomplish this much. It feels like he was never supposed to make it in the first place. And that might be exactly why his fans are so obsessed. It creates this feeling like it's him and his fans against the world. It's the kind of loyalty where his fans feel like they owe it to him. A lot of them genuinely believe he's been blackballed from the music industry. He's criticized constantly for his voice, his delivery, for not being lyrical enough. But more than anything, he's judged for his character. He originally wanted the industry love, but
I guess that's who you. I mean, I guess that's who you are. Like once you like put your voice and like your like ideas out there, like how I put my voice and like my uhs and my pauses through my videos. Like that's people know me through that, and I support y'all for supporting me for that. You know what I mean? Like, see that pause right there? Like I was trying to think of what I was gonna say, but I forgot. But him projecting his voice and him singing and stuff, rapping a type of flow and stuff, and it's like weird to the audience or it's weird to the outside audience, and they're like, oh, what is he saying? And his fans are like, this is fire, like they actually support that because they support him,
after being so called,
some of these rappers have weird voices and they sound like they're not actually speaking English, but what do you know? They get attraction. They actually have a fan base that rocks with them, or outside the fan base doesn't rock with them. Like Eminem, he raps so fast, but throughout him rapping his soft, he has like billions of people that know him, millions of people that know him, actually. So.
Blackballed, he's called the industry out directly. He said that it's demonic and said he can't trust anyone. And from his perspective and what he went through, why would he? He's been isolated and kept in a close circle his whole life. So when he became a public figure, he had trouble ever adapting.
I have a lot of people that know me, I guess. I'm terrified of people.
Damn.
I am very
I really wonder if he has like depression or anything like that, because that's common for a lot of people, like that deals with a lot of anger and depression, and that goes through some stuff and like thinks about their past and like thinks about like what they've gone through. It makes and that like that starts like depression and anxiety. I actually don't know.
Of people.
It's common.
Like on my kids. I'm terrified of people. And I'm very shy. But I never know why once I walk on the stage, I could get it done and leave. But I'm terrified of people. People are cruel. It's like we can't control ourselves.
His career has been filled with public feuds, legal troubles which resulted in prison time, serious accusations, and even being tied.
He's kind of right though, but it's like a lot of people are unknown right now, Like as time goes on and stuff, you see a lot of people that like that one incident on the train where that girl was just sitting down, and then where that red guy with the hoodie and stuff sat behind that girl and then unknowingly stabbed her like at least 5 times and stuff, and she was scared and she didn't know that she was gonna die. She was trying to see who would help and stuff. No one helped at all. No one helped, which that's very sad for them to do that on the train and stuff, train station, and she died right there. The Baby made a music video of it, so if that doesn't sound familiar, the Baby made a music video of it, and it got trending on TikTok. But everybody's unknown, bro. Everybody's unknown in life. You gotta be careful out there.
To a drug trafficking ring while on house arrest with his crew. And while not a crime, having 13 children with 10 different women is definitely an interesting decision, especially by the age of 26. He's not conventionally relatable.
I mean, that's bro. Get some condoms, man. It ain't that hard to get some.
On the block into the top off. Talking all this top, I go by top, I get them knocked off.
And maybe that's a good thing. His audience is mostly young adults. A lot of them do come from similar environments.
Shout out to his children. But bro, get some condoms next time, man. You were about to fuck around and have at least like 100 of them.
Having broken homes, anger issues, the feeling of being misunderstood. So when they hear a YoungBoy, they don't hear a superstar with no understanding. They hear someone surviving in real time, beating all the odds, because somehow, in ways thought impossible, YoungBoy made it out. And more importantly, he hasn't changed one bit from his beginning. Now, I remember around 2019, the backlash against YoungBoy peaked. The common critiques was that they thought he mumbled, that his voice was unbearable, that he wasn't lyrical, that his flows fell apart mid-verse, and that he wasn't versatile. To outsiders, the hype doesn't make sense, but the constant harsh criticism really seemed to strengthen his fanbase. Honestly, YoungBoy being the punching bag in hip-hop really seemed to piss off a lot of his fans. I truly do think this was the start of rage bait culture. Yes, online trolling has always been a thing, but I would say the whole idea of the rage bait term reaching the mainstream all started with YoungBoy. I saw so many accounts during quarantine with YoungBoy's mugshot as their profile.
Bro, everybody on Twitter was just trying their hardest and like bro, everybody in quarantine was trying their hardest on defending YoungBoy, just like how they would defend their anime character or their favorite superhero character on Twitter, my guy. I mean, it was worse than the anime fan base. Than them comparing anime what anime characters to DC characters or like other characters in the superhero universe. Bro, that was like the YoungBoy fans, my guy. That was really like the YoungBoy fans. They were crazy, insane. You did not want to mess with them. You didn't. Like, you would look it up on Google right now and see like all these arguments and stuff, like 10 messages of arguments on Twitter. Like a whole screenshot, 10 like messages. Probably even like 50 messages arguing about how YoungBoy's the best rapper. YoungBoy's cadences is always good. Everybody with a type of YoungBoy profile. Ain't nothing wrong with glazing that, but just offending that, it's just like hot glazing with full like glazed donuts on, man. Like,
picture, spamming YB better under comment sections, especially Twitter. And yes, a lot of it was satire, but a lot of it
like it was war. If you said like, bro, what are you talking about? He's trash. Like if someone smart was coming in the comment section and it was like, bro, what are you talking about? YoungBoy doesn't even have any bars. You getting straight cooked. It doesn't matter if you say one hateful word about him. You are getting cooked. You are donezo. Cancel.
was exaggerated because his fan base
They're gonna be like, you must be stopped.
was known for being obsessive, so they really made it their personalities. Because YoungBoy fans do truly know how obsessed they are with him, and they're gonna show their support when you discredit him. The only modern fan base that mirrors this kind of loyalty might be Taylor Swift's. Not because the music sounds alike, clearly not, but when people question the hype, the core fans double down. Casual listeners have looked at Taylor and YoungBoy's music as being bland and not
Now just imagine if they made a feature. I mean, I don't know what the YB fans would think, but I don't even know what the Taylor fans would think too. That would be straight war in the comment section. Holy shit. Like, I just thought about that. What if they actually made a feature? Bro.
Understanding the point. They always think that there's much better artists in their respected genres, but their fans get it. They don't really care if other people don't understand it, but yet they'll defend their artists if they need to, and that only brings their fan bases closer together.
So y'all, let's talk about NBA YoungBoy for a second. What makes YoungBoy be so...
Yeah, we're not listening to this white supremacist. All right.
Bingo.
And I want to make it clear that YoungBoy is not just this aggressive street
Sorry about that, but I just don't listen to people that support Trump.
rapper beefing with everyone.
Then that's when they stepping on your homie. I say stretch him, catch me murder walking, then I bang.
For everything he went through, it only makes sense on why some of his material.
And you're black, you understand. You don't with the white supremacists, probably. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. You know? YoungBoy hasn't taken a picture of Trump, I don't think. Maybe Trump knows him, but bro, he probably doesn't even think about him, man.
Is much more
and you're black, like you're a part of the black community. Even if you're a YB fanboy. You're in there. You're somewhere down there, but you're in there though.
I'm like Kentrell, you gotta stand up, it's your time, I see. I'm like Deshaun.
He's talked many times before on how he didn't want to live past 18.
Sometimes you want to die though, so you don't feel nothing no more.
I don't think you really feel like that.
You gotta talk more.
A lot of his music has depressive themes.
I got a baby, he ain't nothing but 13. They told me that he needed love, he can pay 40.
With subjects like trust issues and paranoia. With other subjects including responsibility, ambition, and perseverance.
Yeah, my money, my pain, it don't make me no better than no other one.
Which became more noticeable as him and his audience grew together. And when an artist is that expressive about their emotions caused by trauma, whether it's sadness or anger, people can relate to it, causing them to be attached to a figure like YoungBoy naturally. Now, is that really why people get so attached to YoungBoy? It could be part of it. Could it also be from the loyalty that he built? I mean, his fans saw him almost lose everything and somehow still made it on top. Sure, it could be the loyalty, but countless celebrities and rappers have had rough upbringings. A lot of them rap about what YB raps about, but few within the music industry become unavoidable. Some call it the it factor. It's the quality that when someone walks in a room or on screen, they get all the
Sorry about that. My battery's running low. Sorry.
attention. It can be the charisma, mystery, confidence, uniqueness, and all-around star power. And while it may seem like a lot of celebrities have this, it's way less common than you think. It's the difference in execution and the ability to adapt that makes some celebrities fade away eventually, while others stay here culturally. And when it comes to that factor, YoungBoy has it. But let's be honest, plenty of celebrities with that it factor come with controversies. Yet they stay relevant while others fade when pressure hits. YoungBoy stayed, even though clearly he's had a lot of controversies surrounding his name. NBA YoungBoy isn't exactly a complete person. You could even argue he's a terrible role model. But despite the headlines of how the media wants you to perceive YB, that flawed character creates a mystery to understand him from an outside perspective. That's why his fan base is so diehard.
I always wanted to be a rapper. This was always my dream. I never had a plan B. This is what I was set on becoming. That's what it was.
And yes, you can credit his work ethic.
Can't be on top forever, you know?
You can credit his ambition.
It's always to be another artist.
You can credit his accomplishments.
But I'll never be another young boy. I will not be provoked. I will not be broken. And I'm not going back to where I used to be.
But some people just have something you can't manufacture.
Accept it or not, I ain't going back.
You might not like his music. You might not even like him as a person. But one thing is clear, Kentrell was always meant to be a star.
W video, man. Nice video. Nice video. I just wanted to see what's up with this coat of NBA YoungBoy. This came out least like a month ago. I was supposed to react to this a month ago, but I mean, here we are. Here we are in the summer, cause I maybe upload this in the summer, but here we are in the summer, uploading this raw and real. But yeah, I enjoyed that video, man. I wouldn't say, cause people are saying he's the Michael Jackson of this generation. If, like I said, man, if he was that, he would be like an extreme star right now. And he would be the most biggest rapper in the world. The vibe I would say, but like just everybody knowing him, because everybody knows him, bro. But I want you to ask your grandma or like your uncle if he heard a song. You know what I mean? But if some of them did, maybe he's known out here. But I wouldn't say he's like that now. He's like Michael Jackson. I would say he's really up there with the biggest rappers. Yeah. But yeah, some of his music's good time and time when I listen to him. Yeah, bro. That's all I have to say, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, like. That will help with the algorithm. Pull to that Instagram for more updates if I'm going from YouTube, and tap to the Discord for more future videos like this. And I'm out. I'm gone. Peace. See y'all.